Hi, my name is Sabrina Lorelli Shaw. Today is March 1st, 2016. It is Super Tuesday. First and foremost, I'd like to say happy Super Tuesday. Secondly, I would like to address the Mark Rubio, Ted Cruz controversy. And I'd like to also speak about low blows. I don't really need to hammer into you guys, but when we talk about ears and hands and heads and feet and toes and what are we doing? Because we have to remember something. We're not only are we politicians, but we're also family members, and in the sense that in the sense that we have to portray a certain type of dignity, because a lot of this stuff gets aired in public in the United States and abroad and in other countries. They think it's funny. I don't think it's funny. I think it's disrespectful. I think it shows bully type qualities. I believe that in order for you to get your point across, you don't have to cuss, you don't have to use derogatory remarks, and you certainly don't have to pick on somebody based on their hands or their ears or their feet or blah, blah, blah. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that entails, but I will say this. When you're trying to go for a certain position in life, per se, you need to remember all of our past presidents. Our current president now, Mr. Barack Obama, President Barack Obama. Think about how he speaks. Do you hear him cussing? Do you hear him talking about hands and feet? No. He's got lots of issues to deal with. So to me, that shows disrespectfulness within yourself. It projects off to the youth that they can be bullies and they can be male chauvinist pigs, which is how I would think that they would see it. If I were a child, I don't want to see you on the TV. I don't want to see you bullying. Why? Because it makes me feel like there isn't any change. It makes me feel like things aren't growing. Yeah. Going back, I think that Mr. Donald Trump was wrong to identify and even go to the place of even having to try and it's just, let's just get on to the real facts. We're now to March 1st, 2016 at 1:41 and 21 seconds on the 16th of March. You guys need to get it together. We have a lot of problems to deal with. We have borders to build. We have drugs to infiltrate. We have criminals to get. We have a lot of homeland security that we need to take care of here. My main problem is, I was in Virginia during 9/11. I experienced it. I saw it firsthand. It's not anything that anybody needs to take even for a second granted, because knowing that my grandfather, if he were alive and he knew that happened, it would have been awful. My grandfather would have really been pissed. But since his passing, I feel like as a young 36-year-old who's going to be turning 37 in 23 days, I don't want to talk about it, but I just feel like we needed to just not necessarily disregard any threats, but we need to tighten up our security, listen to our military, strengthen our military, number one, and make this world just a little easier for our next generation. I'm proud to say that I believe that Donald Trump will be the 45th nominee. He will be the president. That's pretty known. I knew that during our 44th current president, President Barack Obama. I knew he was going to win. But I will say this, and mark my words. When are we going to have a woman president? What does the Statue of Liberty represent? Liberty and justice for all. Now, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, for which you stand, one nation, under God, indivisible, for which... Can we please do our national anthem back in class? When I was in school back in the 80s, we'd have to get a pass. We would have to get a pass. Nobody did. We stood up. You're in the United States. You stand up. You do the Pledge of Allegiance. Maybe there was one that, for some reason, maybe their religion didn't. They got a note from mommy and daddy. They signed it. Fine. No big deal. It wasn't a big deal. Can we please start saying our national anthem in our public schools? That's all. And yes, I will be the 46th President of the United States. So place your bets now.